That's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
This nigga want to talk.
The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to try to return this one. He gets a block. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Not much running room there.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have
Monster
championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute show. That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going, turning it on.
He's going to run that same stupid play.
Conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch. Like, play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers.
Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Lame ass route, boy. You know that should be fun.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. They'll try the run. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass, it's Brooks. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Making side adjustments here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's looking deep. Brings it in down the left side. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat.
Oh, busy.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
We don't do it, man.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh! Pass interference. Thank you.
It's going to be a 1st down.
Thank you.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
What?
So it's
the rabbit went bye-bye.
Costly defensive penalty on 4th down.
What? The rabbit's not gonna bite your finger, baby.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. This one's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Huh?
I like the decision by the quarterback.
What, the rabbit went bye-bye?
Get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make you.
It's getting cold, so the rabbit had to go to his house. Yes, because it's cold outside. Yeah, it ain't that cold, but it's getting cold.
2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, rabbit's got a house.
To the air, it's Brooks. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
You want to be a rabbit, too.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw.
Oh.
He was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time. Forcing the completion.
All right, defense. Let's lock him.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Let's lock him.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Oh, he's in a different look.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Really, bro? Really, bro?
Inside the 50.
Oh, my God,
Inside the
y'all.
30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
I'm going to have to start running to meet him, bro.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Hate to make the pass the ball, bro.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
You're
He'll
my
start this drive
project.
from the 18-yard line. Gives it on the option. Ripping through the defense. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one. They're facing a 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Brooks. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it down and run.
Okay.
They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough.
Let's go.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this
Come
will
on,
be
bro.
incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. This quarterback part of their running game. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Brady.
Let's go. Papa. Yeah.
When that receiver got free, it was
over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you have my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Oklahoma State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Stillwater. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed.
We'll play hide and seek a little bit, okay?
At its finest, gentlemen. Just when
you can't play with it. It's not a toy.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Back to the ground game on the left. He's got away. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running back.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms. But the
he's got it to the space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Floating away. And he runs it.
Bro.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, bro.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got
to do something, bro.
They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
We got to turn it up, man.
Has it back, and here comes the offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive.
Ooh,
and it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Brooks. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh!
And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country.
I had an incomplete pass.
Off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
Bro!
at the 7. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes.
I can't even run the ball. I can't even scramble.
Guys that you know if it's going to be a
That's the
pass
crazy
rush on the
thing about
outside,
it.
one-on-one or a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names. And Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket.
Hold him.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. And
thank you.
will get to him at the 25.
And getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Thank you.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
Tell him we got to stop.
And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
All right, dude. Got to have one right here. Got to have one right here, my gosh.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to change this route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a
Oh my
start.
God, bro.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Soft spot in the middle. And the explosiveness of Barry Gaynor gets it to the 49-yard line.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Extending the play. Rolling right and down deep. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed him.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Back to pass, it's Brooks. The throw. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that.
Oh!
Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Bro, ain't no way.
Late in the first half, and they'll try to get
Oh my God, bro.
I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Oh my God,
Reese, this running back has got to do a better
he
job.
almost needed to be great out here, boy. God dang.
Football over and expect to win this game.
Bro.
They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Bro. Ain't no way, bro.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
On the 37.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight.
Oh my fucking God.
No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Defense playing a bail technique. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll go out of
Can you get my damn man?
the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Going for it all.
Bro, ain't no fucking way, bro. Bro, how you get beat, bro? This game rigged, bro. I went from almost getting the damn touchdown. This the field goal, like, bro. Can't make this shit up, bro.
Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
First half,
Can't make this shit up, bro.
to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Can't make this shit up, bro.
The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a drive here for this offense.
And that's a big shot. That's a big incompletion. But this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The give to the back.
Bro, hit this nigga, bro.
First down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through it. How about that?
Oh, my God, y'all.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Oh.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to test the right side with this one. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a simple who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
Nigga, I can't stop the fucking run, bro.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden, have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. used the play fake. Now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Trying play action. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Brooks. He lets one fly deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Brady.
Thank you.
At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to go.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
That
football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least
I wasn't even trying to pass the fucking ball.
Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It is perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 13 over Liberty. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So here comes the Michigan offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The give to the lone running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs, running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the air on 1st down. Now
Thank you.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Hey, we saw this QB on the last drive. He had some success, right? The defense does a much better job getting to him, irritating him, frustrating him, and then most importantly, being able to catch him. And usually that's by committee, right? Not
Can I
one
get a
guy
pick,
gonna
bro?
get him on the ground. Nice job on the defense.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my god, bro. I can't even pick the fucking man, bro.
Way down to the 11. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
Oh.
Just going to keep it after the snap.
That nigga snapping the ball so damn fast. I can't even pick the man, bro.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in their running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Oh my god.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their
Quarterback
first
hurt.
pick here late in the game. The Ducks will call on their punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Hurt.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Fighting off the defender.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Attacking them, bro.
The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Got out of trouble.
Oh, bro, what?
Firing to the right, complete.
Wrestled
out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here comes the option. Oh, what a caught!
Oh my god, bro.
Down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Direct snap. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what players call a 7 route, and that receiver ran it to perfection.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Caught over the middle, it's Brady. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Gonna swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and are still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the glint they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. All by himself. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now
Breaks into the open. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
No shit,
obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares, because because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
The play action fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. Touchdown Ducks. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But, man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Makes a move. Out of bounds at the 40, and quite a return to set up the offense here. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Wolverines will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh.
Got the conversion and still going. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down. Instead of go for it, they trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big 1st down.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Good stop.
He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
And the Wolverines will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th quarter? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a double? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. And I got to be honest, I like it.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Brooks. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped and incomplete. And
I need to play defense, bro.
Game is gone and time is run out. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.